Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome this Miss Weather, Prophetess Weatherspoon. Well, welcome back to my video. I'm going to say this before I forget it. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. I thought I'd come on here, talk a little bit. Um, everything is going crazy with the food stamps. Still, people still freaking out. Um, about not getting no food stamps. Um, from what I heard, Trump has given the requirements and they still complaining. Why? Because they don't want to work. They don't want to get off their butt and work. All they gotta do is do the minimum requirements of 20 hours. That's about it. But most people don't want to do nothing. They don't want to work. They want to have what they want when they want. And from what I've seen and observed, EBT has become a crutch. I don't ever recall in the beginning of in the beginning of time when everybody was planting. I don't ever recall there being an EBD program when everybody was farming. Just doing things the natural way. Having farming stuff. I don't ever recall the program EBT being around. That came like late, and then I don't know, maybe 1950s or 60s down. I could be wrong, but it was before I came into the world. And I just think that it's America and people in general, they have become attached to the EBT, and they've made that a crutch. And all this looting that's going around here, I think it's utterly stupid. It's like, why would you do that? I saw that video of what those people in Chicago did to those Walmart stores, and the Walmart closed stores closed that down. And I was like, yo, I don't blame y'all. I was doing the same thing too. Um, America has made, I would say, the ones that don't want to work, they have made EBT a crutch. Uh, I've never would have thought everybody. I don't know. They was talking about like people on EBT eating good, eating better today. They said that it's like for EBT is eating better today. Eating better today is mean buying the processed food and the junk food and the stuff that you can just throw in the microwave and heat it up. Buying on the good stuff. Like people back in the day, they was eating, but it wasn't like that. I mean, I just think that people today need to eat like they need to cook meals from scratch. Cook meals that you can eat when you're trying to survive, because that's what this time is. We're in the time of surviving. Can't really do. This program was created by the government and they can take it away. So I just don't understand why people get so crazy talking about food stamps, and then if they don't get their way like a toddler, they go ransack the store and loot. And I wonder what are the people in Chicago gonna do for a grocery store since they decided to go loot up to go loot up the stores. What they gonna do about going to get food? Cause Walmart ain't finna tolerate that. I don't blame Walmart at all for closing it down. I would have done the same thing too, cause it's stupid. Nobody's entitled to anything. Everything that we have, it's a loan. We have to learn to be self-sufficient. And reality check to y'all who depending on the government to give you your the EBT so you can be eating better today. Forget it. I need to go do something. Stop over there throwing temper tantrums and taking your anger out on other folk. That's not their problem. No one's coming to save you. That's why you need to stop depending on folk. Because, I mean, the government will tell you one thing and then they'll turn around and do something else. So I just don't see what all the ruckus is. You know, with you acting like that over food. Acting like that because you can't get food stamps. Come on now. Food stamps, it's not an entitlement. You gotta work with that. I mean, from what I hear, you gotta work so many hours a month in order to qualify. And some people don't even want to do that. Period. And no, I'm not hating on nobody with food stamps. I I tried to get food stamps at one time because I was having a little issue financially, and they rejected me. So, with that being said, and I still made it. I had to cut back on some things, that I wanted. Had to rearrange my finances. Only buy what I need: clothes, food, pay on the utilities. Make sure I have a roof over my head. Make sure I have money for the basics. And then when I'm saving, um, while I'm paying the basic bills and trying to make sure that all my basic needs are met, I'm saving money, putting it away. I'm stacking. Everybody should be stacking. Everybody should not be taking your money and buying junk. No, we shouldn't do that. That's kind of stupid. I mean, I look at it like this: if you want God to bless you with bigger things, you have to show Him how you are with the little things. I mean, y'all should be stacking right now. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand what y'all mindset. People here got the poverty mentality. They think that they got the poverty mentality. You over dependent on something that's not even yours. It's not that you're not entitled to. Um, Taxpayers should not continue to have to foot the bill to take care of able-bodied people, and I mean that. I mean, I ain't dogging nobody out. I ain't talking about nobody needing food stamps. That should be a source of help temporarily, not long term. It really should not be long term. No. That's the way it's been. And and it's been abused. And then, and people get mad when the government tell them, hey, you gotta work this many hours in order to be qualified for it. And then people get mad and say, excuse me, I don't want to work. Okay, well, remember what God said: you don't work, you don't eat. But food stamp has become a crutch for society, and people need to stop looting these stores. That don't make you. That's not when you doing stuff like that. You're not gonna get your way. The person whose store you looting will pack his store up and move it to another part, to another town, to where he's not going to get looted and to where he's going to be able to be in business. And I don't think it's fair for those who need food but can't get the food because the other idiots done went down there and looted the whole store. I don't think that's right. I mean, and I heard about that in Chicago, and I asked myself, geez, what is that elderly going to do? I mean, how do people in Chicago feel now that Walmart has closed their stores up and moved them elsewhere? How do they feel now? I mean, did what they do, was it them looting Walmart, all them stores in there? Was it really worth it? Did you get what did you get out of looting the stores? The only thing you're doing is putting yourself out of a store, because no business owner in their mind is gonna keep going. It's gonna keep tolerating that. They're taking money out of their pocket. that they gotta sustain it for the teeth to keep their families. You're making it impossible for those who need the food but can't go out of town to another source to get food for their families as well. I mean, that's just plain stupidity. I don't know what y'all call it. That's just stupid. We all can do better. Food stamps was not created to be permanent. All this killing, all this looting, beating, taking your aggressions out on other people. I heard the thing over there where a mother and a daughter got jumped by somebody else. And then the person that beat up the mother and the children was laughing about it. And karma instantly hit her. Pow! Right in the face. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but I saw that too. I was like, dang. Shouldn't have done that. But anyway, we all can do better. We should be relying on God, to provide us with some common sense, with the wisdom to be able to provide for our families. It's not gonna get no better. It really ain't. Y'all should be. I mean, y'all should go get uh go get the dry stuff. If you know how to cook from scratch, um, make cornbread, beans, stuff like that. If you know how to cook from scratch, you got you and make biscuits, breads, and the other stuff. Then you can do that. You can provide for your family without even having to worry about what you're gonna do about that. I mean, it's not that hard. Y'all folks running around there crying about EBT eating better today. It shouldn't be about eating better today. It's the fact that you eat at all. It's the fact that you're able to find somewhere to go to get food to make a meal for your family. That's what matters. Not how much you spend for it. Not those T-bone steaks that they got for like $10 to $12. Not about that. Yeah. Start from scratch. Farm, you know? Do what they did back in the generations when our parents were little. You wanna know how to survive? Look at how they lived. Look at what they did in order to bring food in the house for the family. Well, I hope I said something to make y'all think. Um, Again, please like, share, subscribe, and you are welcome to donate to my ministry. I want to thank you in advance for that. The Cash App is at the bottom of the description box. All right. Peace. God bless.